Hello everybody, that runner Matt here, and welcome to the race day vlog for Motivation, round number 2 in the, well, I can't just say Oxford because Oxford's quite big. It's in the Marston area of Oxford this evening. So yeah, just been to work, had a nice little short shift as I did before the 2 Street Chinmoys. Seemed to work there, and you know, after the first one where I only did 2 hours. Maybe doing 4 hours will make a bit of a difference. But yeah, as you know, if you've watched it, which I assume you have if you're watching this one, round 1 I finished 4th, which, you know, in all honesty I was a bit disappointed with. You know, I was tapered a little bit before London, but maybe I just hadn't done enough of that sort of, you know, rough and ready, harder efforts really, to sort of keep the legs turning over and sort of hit that final kick. So, you know, going into today's race, you know, with the quality that Marcus is showing at the moment, I don't see myself winning, but, you know, got to go in with a bit of confidence. I don't know if David's going to be there because he just sort of rocked up really. But, yeah, I'd like to beat Craig at the very least. I feel like we're sort of a bit more of a fair, you know, it's not quite as one-sided as us two and Marcus at the moment. But, yeah, there's only one way to find out how we get on. But that will have to come after the journey there. Hopefully you can hear me well. It is rather windy this evening. I have decided to go with the left hand to film, as I've learned from Street Chinmoy. I'm covering the mic somehow with my right hand. I'm still not quite sure how I'm doing it, but still just reminds me to get a microphone attachment at some point. So yeah, round 2. Hoping for a similar but slightly better result than round 1. I'd rather get top 3. So I'll have to go and do the prize giving because, well, I mean I had to do some tidying up at the end of the last one anyway. But yeah, it'd be nice to go there and pick up some wine or Lucozade or something like that. So yeah, pretty much a similar plan to the first one really. Maybe not take it out myself because of the wind, might end up being a bit more tactical, but at the same time I really should be sort of trying to take it out of the other guys. As we saw from that first one, they've pretty much all got a better kick than me. That's providing all 3 of them are here. I'd be surprised if they're not, but who knows. Right, trying this hand, hopefully I'm not covering anything. So it's also more of a you know, full series sort of go as well. And there's Marcus, so cool, someone to race against. I mean, as you saw from Charlegrove, he's in pretty decent form. He went just under 32 there on a pretty hilly course, quite windy that day as well. But you know, it's an evening race, he might be a bit more tired from work than I am, who knows. It's just one of those things. Just got to, you know, run my best and figure out the rest from there really. I mean, we had a really good race last year down here. I mean, all that bit that I've ran down just now, that's where we're coming in to finish. And yeah, I think it was just around here actually we started kicking. It was me, Marcus and Matthew Marshall last year. We managed to drop him, but then he dropped me. So let's try not to have that happen again. But yeah, nearly halfway done. So we'll get some Georgian strides. I'll get some Georgian strides done, and then we'll crack on from there. we've also got the well, it's the third total outing, but second outing in the race for the Street Fly 2s. Gonna give those a go tonight. I know 4 miles is sort of say, maybe even 5k is the absolute max for them, but you know, I feel like I'm sort of strong enough to utilise them how they should be. And then I've just got an excuse if I win, and then I've got an excuse if I don't. I can say it's the shoes. Also cool trim, but you already know about that. It's all sorted. But yeah, get some strides in, and then yeah, we'll probably get straight into the race.
How can they not make the track? You said they coming out of this. Come on, having a little bit. But anyway, let's go, Matt.
Hello.
Ready?
Yeah.
I want to see top 3 this time.
We'll see.
Good evening, everyone! Okay, so not much tonight. Just we're going to lead you out onto the start in a few minutes. So we'll probably start just before 30:30. Be aware that this is a live traffic route, so the roads aren't blocked off for you, so look out for traffic, especially through Old Marston. It can be a bit narrow and a bit twisty. Be careful for bollards on this cycle path. There's a couple about 300 yards down which you'll need to watch out for. We'll be well marshalled, but look out for each other. And remember, as you cross the start line, don't cover your number with your hand, otherwise you might not get registered. The systems are pretty good, but they're not perfect. Okay, we'll walk you out now and get you started. Good luck, everyone.
Fast running. Did a sub 9 3k, which was great. First time doing that, and then back to that.
Don't want you tripping on the cables. It's a good start, isn't it?
It's going to be a whistle tonight, all right?
I've got the
Okay, on your marks.
Oh well. Get through before. Come on. Hi, Lewis. Come on, Bri. Come on, Leanne. Come on, Nick. Come on, Jess. Come on, Bert. Come on, Lees. Come on, Lottie. Well done. Come on, Clatters. Come on, Winnie, well done. Come on, Kev.
Well done.
Come on, Sabs. Go on, Muff. Right, get this cool down in quick. Whilst everyone's still running. Just have to go in this direction, unfortunately, because yeah, well, it's too tight. Going in like the opposite direction of the runners. It's yeah, as you saw, second, and as I've said to about 6 people already, I do not know what I need to do to beat that man. We're going to need something drastic, I think, but yeah, I mean, yeah, crikey, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Average 4:58 per mile, and the final mile 4:47. Like, literally, what do I do? I am lost for words. I mean, the only thing was that second mile was a bit slow. It was still 5:08, which, you know, most people would kill to run a single mile in. But we just turned out of that zigzag onto the Marston Ferry Road, which you've probably seen on the channel a lot of times from this last year and Headington 5. But yeah, I just sort of feel like I should have gone, you know, not sort of made it a 5k time trial from there, but you know, just pushed it on a little bit. Who's to say that might have taken that final kick on that last corner out of him. And I mean, that's something I haven't even said. That is exactly what happened last year when we did this race. Well, I said it during the warm-up that it did happen, but yeah, just me in here. I don't know how. I think Craig was about, what, 30 seconds behind in the end, but yeah, I think I made it an extra 5-10 meters maybe before he overtook me. But he went with about a K to go. Sorry, I have to keep switching my hands. My arms are killing me. I guess I used them correctly, or well enough. Yeah, he went with what, like a K, 3/4 of a mile to go, and I'm like, right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit behind him, because I felt every time I sat behind someone on that race, I felt unreal. I felt like I could just go past him whenever I wanted. So I was like, right, I'll just sit behind him, and then just before the last turn, because I didn't want us, you know, falling on top of each other. Right, that's half a mile. Let's turn around, just do a mile to get back to base. Yeah, and I just thought I could get him today, because I mean, as I was saying in the warm-up, the shoes are mad. I mean, I need to do a sort of comprehensive review on them, but from 2 races, I've had super runs. I mean, God knows what that's going to be on the age grade. I'll put it up now. Fraser will have done it before I finished the cool down, knowing him. But no, I reckon I was probably at least 84 if I was running sub 5s, but we'll see. Yeah, but I know he's got a 10k coming up soon, so it'll be very interesting to see what he does there. And yeah, what's my next race? Fairford. So hoping to pick up the dub there. We will see. Again, it's quite dependent on who shows up. Yeah, next race, Fairford. So what have I got? I've got Motivation on, not Motivation, God, what about? I've got the final street Chinmoy on Monday, which, oh my god, I know I'm not much of a user of performance condition, I don't really check it, but that is probably the lowest I've ever seen it. It's a good job it came up. See you, mate. Jack Dugan, I want to say. Had a good run at Manchester, I believe, Manchester Marathon. Yeah. So, oh my god, 3 Chinmoy on Monday. And then Fairford. And then we've got a very busy week beginning 22nd of June. So we'll try and get some quality training in before then. We shall see. And yeah, this time I will say on to the prize giving. Yeah.
Great one tonight, it's a bit warm, so thank you for continuing to run. 20 degrees apparently, much by beautiful assistant. Okay, quiet down please, or go outside. Thanks. Okay, so we'll go through each of the categories. So first of all, third was Molly Davis. Second place, Fat Lady 40, Sally Howard of Whitney Roadrunners. Third place, Fat Lady 50, was Sarah Fry of Whitney Roadrunners. Second place was Judith LeGood of Second place was Max Cunningham of Whitney.
Oh wow, Max.
Senior men, first place in senior men, and first place overall with time I think was 3 seconds off the course record. Right?
Yes, 3 seconds slower.
Yeah, 3 seconds slower. Marcus Shaftry of Pennington Road.
Yes, Marcus!
Second
Someone down the
place,
straw.
sadly, Matthew Locke. And third place, it's the same old crew, Craig Jardine of Abingdon. Second place was Kieran White, second place, Whitney Roadrunners, Graham LeGood. And that is that. Thank you very much. Have a good one. We'll see you in June.
here we are back in the homestead on the Friday morning. Obviously, a bit late when I got back. You know the drill. Yeah, can't be too disappointed with second. So that at least puts me on equal footing with Craig after 2 races. Obviously, Marcus has taken a bit of a lead. I am a little more hopeful. I feel like in the upcoming Coombe races, I feel like those steeper hills might be a little bit more in my favour. But, you know, that's still a month away. A lot can happen in those 28 days. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see when we get to them. So, yeah, I think that'll just about do it. I will, of course, thank Nick once again for organising the Motivation series, being the race director, along with John, who started the race. And, of course, all the other volunteers out there on the course. And everyone running, I guess. You know, you can't have a race without the runners. I've said it before and I'll say it again. So yeah, if you did enjoy, please do like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And until the next one, trust the process. Bye.